Hi, I'm Tom Lu. Today I'm in Rocky Mountain National Park. Located in central Colorado, Rocky Mountain is home to a variety of stunning landscapes. Majestic mountains, lush forests, sprawling meadows, pristine lakes, and expansive tundra. The Trail Ridge Road, built in 1930s, is the highest paved road in the United States. Rocky Mountain is extraordinarily beautiful in fall, when tree leaves begin to change color. This is the third time I visit Rocky Mountain in 5 years, and there's still a lot to explore. In the next few days, we're going to take a look at Rocky Mountain National Park. There's something about mountains that has always fascinated me. Not only their immense physical presence, but also their spiritual offerings. In Chinese, the combination of two words, man and a mountain, forms another word, xian, meaning God. A man living in a mountain becomes a god, according to Chinese culture. Or, believe it or not, a mountain has the magic power to transform a human into a deity. The Rocky Mountains, America's backbone, also known as the Rockies, are the largest mountain range and home to some of the highest peaks in North America. Most of the highest summits of the Rocky Mountains are in Colorado, with 53 peaks above 14,000 feet, known as 14ers. They were formed 350 million years ago through the collision of continental plates and subsequent landlifting. They host more than 50 tree species and hundreds of animal species, making them not only spectacularly beautiful, but also full of life. The Rockies showcase incredible diversity: snow-capped peaks, dense evergreen forests, golden aspen groves, wildflower meadows, and crystal-clear lakes and rivers. In autumn, aspens in the Rocky Mountains begin to change color from green to yellow, brown, and red, offering a spectrum of hues against the dark, rugged rock and the blue sky. This is a scenery that inspires artists. These mountains are so high that when climbing, not only will you see various terrains, but you will also experience different climates and multiple ecosystems. A quiet, warm sunny day at the foot can bring you a snowstorm at a higher elevation in a few hours. Montane meadows are the lowest in elevation. In this ecosystem, you will find fragrant ponderosa pines, meandering streams and rivers, and a plethora of flora and fauna. In the fall, elk return to these meadows after spending their summer in cooler alpine tundra. These open spaces play an important role in the rut, or mating season, as they serve as a battleground for bull elk to attract the largest harem of cow elk. The Rocky Mountains are dotted with hundreds of stunning alpine lakes. Pristine, often turquoise or emerald bodies of water formed by glaciers, sitting at high elevations, typically above 10,000 feet. These lakes are iconic features of the range, offering dramatic reflections, cold clear waters, and habitats for specialized species. Lily Lake is a beautiful, easily accessible alpine lake. At about 8,931 feet, the lake sits at the general basin framed by dense evergreen forests, Engelmann spruce, and a subalpine fir that give way to sweeping views of the iconic towering peak, the Lance Peak. Taking a walk on the 0.8-mile loop trail around the lake, I was captivated by the grand alpine scale. The lake surface acts like a flawless mirror, reflecting jagged, often snow-capped mountain peaks and the vast Colorado sky in vivid detail. The light plays beautifully here. Soft golden alpenglow at the sunrise, warm amber hues at the sunset, a crisp blue sky with puffy clouds. Rocky Mountain National Park is among a few national parks that contain multiple ecosystems in its vertical stack, primarily shaped by its elevations, ranging from about 7,860 feet near the eastern entrance to 14,259 feet at Lance Peak. As elevation rises, temperature drops. Everything else changes with it. Precipitation, soil, wind, and sun exposure all contribute to the living environment of plants and animals, creating distinct life zones that change dramatically as you climb, much like traveling from the foothills to the Arctic in a short drive. Such a driving experience is made possible by the Trail Ridge Road, one of the most spectacular scenic drives in the United States and the highest continuous paved road in North America. It spans 48 miles of U.S. Highway 34 through the heart of Rocky Mountain National Park, connecting Estes Park on the east side to Grand Lake on the west side while crossing the Continental Divide. In some sections, you will ascend and descend thousands of feet in a matter of minutes. When you pass above 11,000 feet, you will drive on a long stretch of road weaving through the edge of sheer cliffs with no guardrails, with jagged peaks, expansive tundra, giant bare rocks around you, set against the blue sky and the puffy clouds. you feel more like flying than driving. Driving on the Trail Ridge Road through the Rocky Mountains, you will experience three major elevation-based ecosystems. From 5,600 to 9,500 feet is the montane system, featuring open meadows, rolling hills, river valleys, meandering rivers, and forested slopes. It hosts ponderosa pine on the sunny slopes, Douglas fir on cooler slopes, lodgepole pine, and the quaking aspen groves. These dramatic U-shaped valleys in this region were sculpted by glaciers 300,000 years ago, a process called glaciation. As the climate became warmer, glaciers melted. The meltwater created meandering rivers, carving sedimentary rocks, alluvial fans, and rich soils for growing trees and supporting large animals like mule deer, elk, and black bears. The centerpiece of the montane region is known as an alluvial fan. This natural feature forms when a surge of water flows down from a steep landscape into a flatter one, carrying sand, pebbles, small rocks, and even boulders. Alluvial refers to alluvium, or debris, that is carried by water. When the water reaches a flatter landscape, it loses the speed and energy needed to continue carrying the alluvium. As a result, the water spreads out, creating a fan-shaped area of deposition. From 9,000 to 11,000 feet is the subalpine ecosystem, where dense evergreen forests transition to shorter and more wind-resistant trees. You will see crystal-clear lakes, streams, and lush wildflower meadows. The alpine tundra ecosystem is above 11,000 feet. It's a treeless region with harsh conditions, strong winds, short growing seasons, intense UV, and permafrost in places. Vegetation hugs the ground. You will see striking views of jagged peaks, snowfields, and small glaciers. Forest Canyon Overlook is a dramatic, glacier-carved U-shaped valley in this region, offering some of the most impressive panoramic views. It's easily accessible from Trail Ridge Road at an elevation of 11,716 feet. A short, easy paved asphalt path takes just 5 to 10 minutes from the parking pullout. From the overlook, you get sweeping views down into the deep canyon, nearly 2,000 feet below. Its tributary canyons, including Hayden Gorge and the views toward Gorge Lakes, forested slopes, and distant peaks along the Continental Divide. The canyon was shaped by massive glaciers, up to 1,500 feet thick, and the Big Thompson River, creating the classic U-shape visible today. Over the past 2 million years, frigid climates have caused glaciers to form and move down the canyon below. Flowing slowly, these deep rivers of ice carved out Forest Canyon. Ahead, Hayden Gorge is the U-shaped glacial valley. Although the climate has become warmer and sunnier at the foothill, snowfall is possible at this altitude in September. While visiting Forest Canyon in the evening, I encountered a snowfall. Snow descended, gently blanketing the dark canyon rocks in the sunset, creating a breathtakingly serene atmosphere. Standing on the overlook, I was carried away by the dramatic depth, contrast between the high tundra ridge and the green forested valley below, and the beautiful sunsets. Lake Irene sits at an elevation of 10,680 feet on the west side of Rocky Mountain National Park, conveniently located along Trail Ridge Road. It's one of a few subalpine lakes in the Rocky Mountains that don't require a long hike to reach. Despite its easy access, Lake Irene is less known and less visited. It's a quiet, intimate hidden gem of subalpine serenity nestled in a beautiful forested basin along Trail Ridge Road. There's a 0.8-mile loop trail around the lake, an easy trail with gentle elevation gain, typically taking 20 to 60 minutes. With few crowds, Lake Irene is perfect for visitors who seek peace and solitude. Walk on the trail around the lake, soaking in the serene atmosphere. The mirror-like lake surface reflects the surrounding dense dark green forest of Engelmann spruce and the subalpine fir, set against the deep blue sky and the nearby mountains. These tall, straight evergreens create a natural cathedral-like frame around the water. The shoreline is soft and natural, with patches of meadow grasses and wildflowers, giving it a lush, almost a fairy tale flair, compared to the more rugged alpine lakes higher up. It's the kind of place where you can take a walk on the shore, listen to the gentle breeze through the trees, and feel the high mountain quiet settle in. Lake Irene was named after Irene, a girl who stayed at a nearby ranch as a guest in the early 20th century. The word Irene also has its roots in Greek, which means peace. The serene forested mirror-like quality of the lake makes the name feel especially appropriate. It's one of the most peaceful and quiet spots along the busy Trail Ridge Road. Lake Irene offers intimate tranquility. It feels sheltered and protected, a cool, shaded oasis after the exposed, windswept drive along the higher sections of Trail Ridge Road. The light here is soft and filtered through the trees, creating dappled patterns on the water and a sense of deep calm. Peaceful and elegant, Lake Irene doesn't scream for attention with towering peaks like some other lakes, but it quietly rewards you with a deep sense of stillness and a connection to the subalpine forest. Lake Irene's beauty is soft, forested, and deeply calming, a serene woodland mirror tucked into the heart of the Rockies, offering one of the most peaceful short walks in the entire park. The forest around Lake Irene is a classic, enchanting subalpine spruce fir forest that feels both majestic and deeply intimate. It is dense, dark, and cathedral-like, creating a powerful sense of enclosure and shelter. These tall, straight evergreens rise 80 to 120 feet high with narrow spire-like crowns. Their deep blue-green color creates a rich velvety backdrop that contrasts beautifully with the lighter greens of the meadow edges and the lake's reflective surface. Sunlight filters through the canopy in soft dappled beams, highlighting the rough reddish-brown bark of the spruce and the smoother grayish bark of younger firs. The forest floor is carpeted with a thick layer of moss, fallen needles, and low shrubs, giving it a lush, cushioned appearance. The trees' density muffles sound, creating an almost sacred stillness. You feel wrapped in the forest, protected from the strong winds that often sweep the higher tundra sections of Trail Ridge Road just a few miles away. The forest at Lake Irene is not dramatic or showy like the jagged peaks above treeline. Instead, it offers deep, soothing beauty. It feels ancient, resilient, and perfectly balanced with the small lake it encircles. Many visitors say it's the most peaceful forest walk in the entire park, a place where the trees seem to lean in gently, creating a natural sanctuary. The forest around Lake Irene after light September snowfall becomes one of the most magical and ethereal scenes in Rocky Mountain National Park. The snowfall turns the forest around the Lake Irene into a soft, sparkling winter fairyland. The snow clings gently to the branches, softening the sharp lines of the trees and turning the dense forest into something lighter and more graceful. Where sunlight breaks through, the snow sparkles like scattered diamonds on the boughs, while shaded areas take on a soft blue tint from the cold mountain light. The forest floor, normally a thick carpet of needles and moss, is now blanketed in white, muffling every footstep and amplifying the profound silence of the high country. This is a peaceful, high mountain sanctuary where dark evergreens wear elegant white cloaks. The air feels crisp and clean, and the whole scene feels suspended in quiet, timeless beauty. It's the kind of moment that makes you stop, breathe deeply, and feel grateful to be in the Rocky Mountains. Estes Park is a picturesque mountain town in Colorado, nestled in the Rocky Mountains and serving as a gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park. Due to its proximity to the national park, Estes Park is also a charm and a vibrant tourist destination. The streets are lined with shops, restaurants, and hotels. Lake Estes is a popular recreation spot for locals and visitors to enjoy sightseeing, fishing, boating, or taking a leisurely stroll along the shore. Estes Park is also home to the famous Stanley Hotel, a magnificent Georgian Revival hotel situated on the mountain slope, with jagged peaks and deep, dense green forests as a backdrop. The American horror writer Stephen King stayed at this hotel in the winter of 1974 when it was nearly closed for the season. The sense of isolation and the grand hotel atmosphere inspired him to write the novel The Shining, which was set at the Stanley Hotel. The novel was adapted to the classic horror film of the same name in 1980. The film's popularity added to the hotel's mysterious charm. The Trail Ridge Road starts from Estes Park at an elevation of 8,000 feet, then goes west and ascends to the highest point at 12,183 feet, and turns south, arriving at Grand Lake at an elevation of 8,500 feet. The total distance is 48 miles. The road generally follows the terrain's contours, including gentle curves, sharp turns, and steep slopes. Visitors ride cars on Trail Ridge Road and enjoy spectacular mountain vistas through windows. The road is lined with trees in lower altitude: ponderosa pine, Douglas fir, lodgepole pine, and Quaking aspens. The views change dramatically as you enter the alpine tundra at 11,000 feet. No trees can grow in this region due to its harsh conditions, leaving only shrubs hugging the ground. There are plenty of pull-offs and overlooks along the way where you can stop and enjoy the view at your own pace. Manny Park's Curve Overlook is a popular scenic overlook by Trail Ridge Road. The road takes a circular turn here on the east side of the mountain, offering a dramatic viewpoint and a stunning panoramic views of the Rocky Mountains. It's called Manny Park's Curve Overlook because from this vantage point, you can see the broad open meadows and valleys below, Marine Park, Horseshoe Park, and Upper Beaver Meadows. The classic lowland parks, open grassy valleys, contrast beautifully with the surrounding forests and distant mountain peaks, such as Deer Mountain, the towering Long's Peak, and the Mount Meeker. Manny Park's Curve Overlook sits on a high wooded ridge at 9,620 feet elevation, like an island in the sky, providing a perfect overview of the park's lower Meadowfield valleys, while you stand in the transitional subalpine zone. It's especially stunning at sunrise or sunset, when the light paints the meadows and the peaks in golden or fiery hues. There's a sidewalk along the road lined with quaking aspens, the iconic tree in Colorado, known for its bright golden leaves in autumn, shimmering and trembling in the breeze, whispering gossips of the Rocky Mountains. Sitting at 8,367 foot elevation, Grand Lake is a beautiful mountain town in Colorado, just outside the western entrance of Rocky Mountain National Park. It got its name from Colorado's largest and deepest natural lake, which makes up a large portion of the town. With deep blue water framed by dense evergreen forests and dramatic mountain backdrops, Grand Lake represents a classic subalpine scenery in Colorado. Like Estes Park at the eastern entrance, Grand Lake is also a popular tourist destination, much less crowded and commercialized. With a history in Colorado's mining industry, the town offers rustic charm and a more relaxed vibe. As a part of the headwater of the Colorado River, the lake covers over 500 acres and plunges nearly 400 feet deep. With a deep, rich blue color that shifts with the light, from brilliant turquoise under sunny sky to a darker, reflective navy on calmer days. On windless mornings or evenings, it becomes a massive natural mirror, perfectly doubling the surrounding peaks and the sky. It's framed by the rugged Never Summer Mountains and the Continental Divide to the east, with dense evergreen forests sweeping down the shoreline. As the name suggests, the views feel wide open, majestic, and grand. The lake offers boating, kayaking, fishing, and sailing. It's home to the world's highest registered yacht club. 6 miles to the east, Mount Craig rises 12,000 feet, providing a spectacular backdrop for Grand Lake and enhancing the lake's grand scale. Its bare, rounded snow-capped top contrasts beautifully with the blue sky and the surrounding forested slopes. East Inlet Trail starts at Grand Lake and extends eastward, offering a wonderful variety of scenery, waterfalls and meadows, dense forests, and a chain of beautiful alpine lakes. As you hike farther, you will get excellent views of Mount Craig, which rises prominently above the basin. On October 14, 2020, a devastating forest fire known as East Troublesome Fire broke out on the western side of Rocky Mountain National Park near Grand Lake. It burned approximately 200,000 acres. Thousands of acres of lodgepole pine, spruce, and fir forests were destroyed or severely scorched. Burn scars are still visible today. Over the years, the ecosystem has been slowly recovering through natural regrowth, but it will take decades for the forest to return to its former beauty. When I was visiting this area, I saw a few clusters of golden aspens standing among the majority of the charred tree trunks, creating a striking contrast and showing signs of hope. Grand Lake's beauty is bold, expansive, and awe-inspiring. A vast, deep blue alpine gem set against the towering peaks and the forests, evoking a powerful sense of scale and serenity that makes you feel small in the best possible way. In the Rocky Mountains, the earth reveals its grandest poetry. It's a place where ancient glaciers carved cathedrals of stone and left behind sweeping valleys. Vast golden meadows where the wind whispers through tall grass, and elk move like shadows across the land. Rivers braid silver threads through these open parks, reflecting the sky and the dark walls of surrounding peaks. Higher still, the forests rise in solemn ranks. Dense stands of Engelmann spruce and subalpine fir form hushed cathedrals around lakes. Here, The beauty is quiet and intimate. Sunlight filters through needle-laden branches in soft golden shafts, and the water becomes a perfect mirror, holding the forest and the sky in a silent embrace. The air carries the sharp, clean scent of resin and earth. As the world opens, above the tree line, the alpine tundra stretches like a windswept Arctic dream. Jagged peaks pierce the clouds, snowfields linger into summer, and delicate wildflowers cling to rock in impossible places. From Trail Ridge Road, Forest Canyon Overlook, or many parks curve, the view unfolds in every direction. Layer upon layer of mountains rolling to the horizon, with the Continental Divide standing as a jagged spine against the sky. At dawn and dusk, the light performs its greatest magic. Peaks glow with the alpenglow, turning rock faces into molten gold and crimson. Lakes catch fire with reflected sunsets, and the meadows filled with haunting calls of bugling elk in autumn. The Rocky Mountains are not merely beautiful. They are a living symphony of scale and intimacy, where one short drive or hike can carry you from a gentle meadow to wild tundra, from hushed forest to sweeping sky. They remind you how vast and how delicate the natural world can be, all at once. The park doesn't just show you the mountains, it tells you the story of how the mountains shape life.
When the blue sky holds me captive, when the sunshine warms my bones, when the grass grows tall and sweeter, that's when I'll know I'm home. When the mountains tower over me, when my hand knows every stone of the refuge that I built there, that's when I'll know I'm home. And when I see that cross against the mountains all aglow, and when I hear the silence, that's when I'll know I'm home. When the stars stretch far above me, shining right into my soul, when the moonlight guides my footsteps, that's when I'll know I'm home. When the wind roars in the darkness and whispers in God's way.